Whakaalofa lahi atu ki at mutolo osi. Ko e hingoa haku ko Brooke Fiafia pao. Hau he tau motu ko niue mo e Samoa. Hi everyone, my name's Brooke Fiafia pao. I was born in Tamaki to Evelyn and Joseph Stanley, and our family bloodlines are Pacific. I'm one of 6 children. There's Jeremy, Crystal, me, Ashley, Deirdre and Joseph. I'm a sissy, mama and auntie, and today I'm here to share on behalf of Auckland Action Against Poverty. Thank you to PPTR Marae for the hospitality today. Thank you to our organisers for prioritising this space for us to come and share together. And a big thank you to all our speakers and organisations for their sharing. It's an honour for AAAP to be part of the movers and shakers of our times. Poverty is about money and the power we give it, and capitalism is the economic system that creates and sustains it, a fake life force at the expense of our true life source, Papatuanuku. This system has allowed a minority of people to access wealth and extraordinary realities that purchasing power gives them, while others have to struggle with low wages and incomes. We need money to pay for our lives, and to be honest, it's colonial AF. We here at AAAP believe everyone has the right to life and peace. Over the last 10 years, we've fought hard for our babies and people and families who struggle to pay for their lives without enough money. We live in a system where if you're poor, you deserve the circumstances that come with it. We pretend we don't know about the illnesses, stress, violence and trauma people go through when they can't afford to live. How have we been able to accept that Jeff Bezos can make almost 20 billion New Zealand dollars in one day while millions of people across the world file for unemployment? How are we paying CEOs here exorbitant salaries while many of us continue to work for the minimum wage? The economy is interdependent. CEOs need us, we don't need them. And yet we believe their time and skills are worth way more than what others deserve. We here at AAAP believe people who clean are just as important as the people who make our decisions. We believe everyone deserves to have what they need for them and their families to thrive. For this to happen, we need to transform our relationships with ownership, private capital and human labour. In an essay from 2013, Linda Tuhiwai-Smith called for imaginative excellence in our pursuit for new ways to address poverty in our country. And the future is now. She talked about our solutions being in the potential we have and hold right in this moment. And everything we choose to believe in and do, she called us to dream. With the crisis of COVID, we all had the time to rest and reflect. We saw the healing of the land in a very short time, which is integral to our survival on this planet. There was a space for many of us in the world to reimagine what life could be like if we deeply honoured and respected everyone's right to exist. If we actually cared about looking out for one another. If we believed that all of us are so much more than our labour. AAAP dreams of a country where our human rights are free, and a system that delivers universal public social services for all, a universal basic services framework. This system was suggested by the Social Prosperity Network but was adopted by the UK Labour Party in 2017, where they reckon that we shouldn't have to pay for our livelihoods. Duh. This seemingly radical notion, the literal human right to life, is Indigenous Ideology 101, fam. Indigenous values and communities have been the blueprint. There's tangata whenua here and all across the world are still out here protecting and fighting for the land and all of us, despite the devastating and cruel impacts of white supremacy. They're fought with radical love, a central value within our cultures and a value that should be centred now in securing our future. We believe in building a free and just society built from this love. Our dreams and imaginings are prioritising the land and each other, a system that supports constitutional transformation and the tino ranga tiratanga of hapu over their lands and resources. All power sources should be natural and free, a 100% renewable energy system ASAP. Sharing is caring, a redistribution of wealth, resources and power to communities so they can have more control over their lives and futures. Motherhood is everything. All unpaid and voluntary work to be valued, whether it's care or creative. Free housing, food, water, energy, health, education, public transport, internet, childcare, through investing in and empowering local communities. In its purest form, we want to decommodify and make all the essential things we need to live and flourish free and accessible to everyone. While we fight for livable incomes for all this year alongside a transformation of the welfare system, we know that our struggles for increased incomes will only end up in the pockets of landlords and businesses. The world we have now is planted with seeds, and we each have the power to believe in and plant new ones, where all of us have the right to life and peace. May we continue our collective dreaming and determination to build a world that honours that. All of us have an opening and the power to fight for a world free of colonial capitalism. I'd like to end a poem called Affirmation by Assata Shakur. I believe in living. I believe in the spectrum of better days and gamma people. I believe in sunshine and windmills and waterfalls, tricycles and rocking chairs. And I believe that seeds grow into sprouts and sprouts grow into trees. I believe in the magic of the hands and in the wisdom of the eyes. I believe in rain and tears and in the blood of infinity. I believe in life, and I have seen the death parade march through the torso of the earth, sculpting mud bodies in its path. I have seen the destruction of the daylight and seen bloodthirsty maggots prayed to and saluted. I have seen the kind become the blind and the blind become the blind in one easy lesson. I have walked on cut glass, I have eaten crow and blundered bread and breathed the stench of indifference. I have been locked by the lawless, handcuffed by the haters, gagged by the greedy. And if I know anything at all, it's that a wall is just a wall and nothing more at all. It can be broken down. I believe in living, I believe in birth, I believe in the sweat of love and the fire of truth. And I believe that a lost ship steered by tired, seasick sailors can still be guided home to port.
It's a silava ore, what a silava ore.